Over the last couple years, I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars implementing a simple trick that now you can use AI to really speed things up, and I want to share with you and break down exactly how it works in today's video. Paul James here, and if you like videos like this, please comment yes below so that I know to keep making more of them. So I'm going to break down exactly how this works. We're going to be using some AI tools like ChatGPT. We're also going to be using Google Maps to really go and tap into a market that really needs help with something that you can easily fix for them by utilizing AI and utilizing ChatGPT. So all you're going to need for this method is ChatGPT or any sort of like AI writing tool that you can use, and Google Maps, which is free, of course. And that's it. You can get started. You can be a beginner. You can do this from anywhere in the world. All you have to do is put in the effort and take action on this. So we're going to be looking for something very specific as we dive in. What you want to do is you want to target a local city. It can be anywhere in the world. I like the United States. Of course, even if you're in a different country like India or China, you can still target the United States. Just go to Google Maps and just zoom in until you find a city that you want to target. So in this example, I targeted Mequon, Wisconsin. And what you want to do is you want to pick a local skilled trade niche that would fit well within that area. So for example, roofing is something that kind of fits everywhere. But if I was going to pick something like pool, I would probably want to stick to more warmer climates because of course in Mequon, Wisconsin, you know, the pool cleaning niche is going to be kind of seasonal. Likewise, if I'm going to do something like snow plowing, definitely not going to go to Florida or California for that niche because, well, it's something that doesn't really exist there. So keep that in mind as you're selecting your niche. But basically, you want to pick like a service-based niche, something where a customer is paying a business for a service or some sort of like thing that they get. And that's usually the ones that are going to work best. So what you want to do once you decide on that is you want to scroll down and you want to locate the map listings. Now, these are called Google Business Profiles. And I have a workshop in the description of this video that goes over like more in detail how to really make money with this section of Google. Because if you know how to implement this right, you can literally make thousands and thousands of dollars every single month by really expanding on this. But we're just going to cover kind of the tip of the iceberg here in this video. What you want to do is you want to click more businesses on this section and you want to scroll through until you find a listing that looks sort of incomplete, okay? And I want to show you kind of what we're looking for. Google gives a couple different areas in their listing. They give an area that shows what services that they provide. So like right here, this is one where it shows like the services they provide. The other thing that they give is they give this from section. And this is like a description where you can actually put in, I believe it's 500 characters. And you really want to have this area filled out because this is what makes your business pop up on Google. And it also is a ranking factor right now for optimizing your listing because Google wants to see that your listing is active. And if you're missing this stuff, it's showing Google that you're not active, which means that you're not going to show up high in the results. And if you are there, you're probably not going to maintain that. So I like to look for listings that either have no description. So if they don't have this from section, so like this one does not have that. You can see it's just not filled out. Or the other thing I like to look for is if they don't have this services section as well. And if you can find listings that have both, that's great, but they really just need to kind of not have one or the other. Also, if they're missing a website, that can be helpful too. But really, we're kind of focused on these two main sections and really would like to see this section here either non-existent or just like a sentence like it is here. And the reason why is because what we're going to do is we're going to reach out to these businesses and we're going to offer to help them out and help them fix this. And we're going to utilize AI to do that. So if they do have a website, you can go and scroll over to their website and find a way to reach out to them. You can also Google their phone number, Google their name. You will most likely find a way to contact them. Also, if you come down to these web results here, you're going to probably be able to find a way to contact them. Like here's a LinkedIn listing. Sometimes you'll find like Facebook profiles and stuff in there as well, but you will probably find a way to reach out to them if you look hard enough. So what you want to do is if you are going to cold call them up on the phone, you're just going to basically ask them, hey, I just wanted to make sure you're still in business. And they're probably going to say, well, yeah, I'm still in business. Why do you ask that? And then you're going to explain to them, well, it's because your Google listing that you came across really doesn't convey that you're in business, and you're going to offer to help them fix that. Now, if you're not a phone person, that's okay. This is a proven email script that we use and some of my most successful students use to actually go and get clients with this strategy. And what it is you're going to do a subject line called quick question. This kind of provokes a immediate thought in their mind, like this could be a client, a customer, someone who wants to do business with us. We really don't know. And you want to say something like this in the body of the email. Are you still in business? I saw your Google listing, but I can't tell from it if you are in business or not. Please reply or call as I'm interested in speaking with someone. And then you can leave your phone number or give them the option to reply to the email. You can modify this if you want, but this is kind of the basic premise of the email that works really well. And of course, I will leave in the description of this video a link to my workshop that really goes over this in way more detail because if you really want to maximize this, there's a lot of other things that you can do to make a lot more money and actually get these people on recurring service. But what's going to happen is they're going to reach out to you and they're going to say, hey, why are you saying that? And you're going to explain to them. This is now a warm lead because they've responded to you. You're going to say, hey, I came across your listing. I noticed that you didn't have your listing optimized properly. You don't have a description that's very well optimized. And frankly, to Google, you just look inactive, and inactive listings don't rank well. If you scroll up on the listing, you could kind of point out, Energy Masters and Wisconsin Roofing LLC and Nofke Roofing are probably getting all of your customers. So would you like to do something about that? We can help you optimize it. At this point, they're probably going to say yes. And you can then tell them how much you want to charge to do this service. Now, I recommend charging $500 to do this service. And when you do it properly, you have the potential to get them on a monthly recurring service after that, anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a month. That's really what the workshop covers in detail. So definitely check that out if you want to learn more about that. But let me show you how to fulfill this service because it's really easy. So what you want to do is you're going to want to come into ChatGPT. And in ChatGPT, you're going to say, Chat, I need help writing an optimized description for a roofing company in Mequon, Wisconsin for their Google business profile. Okay, and that's it. Now ChatGPT is going to give you exactly what you need. And all you're going to need to do here is go ahead and swap out where it says roofing company name. You're going to swap it out with their company name. So in this case, it's Mequon Roofing Supply. So we would just swap that out. Now, the other cool thing is ChatGPT also gave services, and we could even ask to optimize that further as well. To get a list of the exact services, we could prompt ChatGPT and say, Chat, please give me a list of roofing services for an optimized Google business profile. And chat will also help with that, even though they kind of already did, but we can kind of just get the full list here. So that is how we're going to go and then take this information and optimize the listing. Now, there's a couple different ways that you can do that. You can either go to google.com/business, and then you're going to just search for the company name. And it's going to ask you if you want to update the listing. You'll just sign into a Google account from there. And it may prompt the business owner to give you access, or if the business owner doesn't have access, it's going to ask you if you want to take over access. And from that point, they're probably going to need to verify the listing. Sometimes this can be done by phone, which means that Google will just call the number listed on the business profile. You'll let your client know, hey, Google's going to be calling you. They're going to give you a PIN, and then you're going to have the client give you the PIN, you'll confirm it, and you'll have access to the listing. If they don't do that, they may mail a postcard in the mail, and if that happens, then you just kind of have to wait about a week until that postcard comes in the mail. The postcard is the same thing. It has a PIN on it, and you just then enter in the PIN, and you'll be able to optimize the listing with that information from ChatGPT. And again, just all you do is go to google.com/business and click Manage Now, and then you'll type in the company name on the next screen, and you'll be able to go ahead and optimize everything. It's really, really easy. And the other thing that you can do for them is you can add photos in as well to their listing. Having photos on their listing, again, is another activity thing, another way you can optimize it a little bit further. But the real thing here is that we just kind of want to get the start of their listing going and provide some value for them so that they feel like they got their money's worth out of that $500. And then we're going to present them with the optimized listing and say, hey, look, We did it. You're perfectly optimized now. Now, if you'd like to maintain these rankings, we'd really love to talk to you about getting on our recurring service where we work on this every single month. We manage your reviews. We handle your listing updates, your Q&A section. We handle your citations, all these different things. And these are really easy, actually. We have templates at my workshop, if you go check it out in the link in the description, to manage these things. You only have to spend like an hour a month on stuff like this, even less than that, really. And it can be entirely outsourced if done the right way. But the upside is that you have a client that's paying you at least $1,000 a month to manage these things for them, which is really, really easy to do. So anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. This is something I've been doing for a very long time, for years, and it's super profitable. It's still very untapped, and now with AI, it's just a very lazy way, frankly, to make money. So go out there, take advantage of it. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button, leave a comment below, and check out my workshop in the description. Until next time, I'm Paul James. Peace out.